The following is transcribed.
Welcome to Condensed Bat-Supe. Now with 66% fewer superheroes than our regular podcast, which makes Condensed Bat-Supe even less nutritious, but still just as delicious. We're featuring episodes of the adventures of Superman without the caped crusaders. Tie on your capes for lots of wishful waiting, plenty of redundant information, and H2O galore! In this edition of Condensed Bat-Supe, we finally catch up with Bucky Taylor. But will our intrepid investigators catch up with him before it's too late? It's Chapter 7 of The Man Without a Face, as originally broadcast on March 26th, 1947.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Today, while Clark Kent and Herbert Calkins obtain some scanty information from Philippe about the murderous plotters against world peace, young Bucky Taylor is a helpless prisoner of the Man Without a Face.
Hello there, gang. This is your pal, Dan McCullough. Say, have you started on your exciting new Kellogg's Pep collection yet? Well, you better not put it off, because the special collections Pep has for all you fellas and girls are just too good to miss. Now, we'll take up the fellas' collection a little later on, but right now, here's the news for the girls. So get your pencil going so that you won't miss any of this. Now, you're going to want Kellogg's Pep's shiny, silver-like charm bracelet. It's a keen-looking bracelet, take my word for it. And you'll want to collect the 12 nifty charms to go with it. So here's how you get started. For the bracelet only, send one box top from Super Delicious Kellogg's Pep and 10 cents, that's a dime in cash, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That gets you the terrific charm bracelet. Of course, you'll want to collect the 12 different bright, shiny charms to go with it. So just listen to this list. There's a nifty, small-scale model of a trolley car, a piano, a cuckoo clock, a locomotive, a violin, and a telephone, among others. So you order just as many as you like to start off, and then, with your first package, you'll get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all the 12 charms. Boy, I bet you'll want to keep right on ordering until your collection is complete. So for each of the charms you want, send one Pep box top and one dime plus the names of the charms you want to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's one dime and one Pep box top for each charm, and one dime and one Pep box top for the bracelet. And the address for both is Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. Now, just be sure that you print your name and address clearly, and stay with us, fellas, because I'll have that special word for you a little later on.
And now, the adventures of Superman. In Le Havre, France, Clark Kent and Herbert Calkins, crack Scotland Yard detective, have joined forces in the search for a 13-year-old orphan boy named Bucky Taylor, son of a former Daily Planet correspondent. Both Bucky and an intelligence man named Philippe, our friends believe, are in the hands of a sinister individual known only as the Man Without a Face, a mysterious person who is supposedly directing a nefarious plot against the World Peace Organization. Caught in an ambush, Kent saved Calkins' life and persuaded a captured gunman to reveal that Philippe was in a warehouse on the docks. Secretly resuming his true identity of Superman, he streaked away to the docks. As we continue a short time later, we find Calkins at the telephone in the Le Havre police headquarters. Listen.
This is Herbert Calkins speaking. Are you there?
Yes, this is Clark Kent. Listen, Calkins.
Kent, where are you, old boy?
At the General Hospital with Philippe.
Philippe? You mean you found him?
Yes, in an old warehouse. He'd been shot.
Oh, I say, is he...
He's alive, all right, but in pretty bad shape. So you better get over here as soon as possible if you want to talk to him.
I'll be there directly, old chap, directly.
Good. You'll find me in the waiting room on the 4th floor. Hurry, Calkins. Hurry.
There you are, Kent. I got here as soon as possible.
Sit down, Calkins.
Sit down. What about Philippe?
It's touch and go with him.
Really? That bad?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they're giving him a blood transfusion now.
Poor chap. I say, was he able to tell you anything?
No, he was unconscious when I found him. Doctor says he may or may not revive and be able to answer questions.
By Jove, he must revive and talk to us, old boy.
Yes, sure, but
this is terrible. Why, it means...
It means we can't rest all our hopes on him. Now, look, what about those two rascals who tried to do us in tonight? Benoit and his helper. Were you and the police able to get any more out of them?
Not much, Kent, unfortunately.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
They say they were hired by a man they don't know to knock out Philippe and bring him to the warehouse, where they turned him over to the same fellow and received 100 francs each.
I see. Then they got orders to take care of us, eh?
Right. Incidentally, we grilled Benoit and Francois about the chap in the sketch we published, the one whose picture you saw in Philippe's trunk.
Yes? What did they say about him?
Nothing. Insisted they never saw the bloke in their lives.
Oh, then everything depends on Philippe, and unless he lives... Oh, wait a minute, Calkins. Here comes the doctor.
Ah, good.
Well, doctor?
Here you are, Monsieur Kent. I have come to tell you the patient regained consciousness.
Oh, good.
Splendid. Take us to him, old chap.
Very well. But hear me, messieurs. The patient, Philippe Dulac, is in a critical condition. It is only because you, Monsieur Kent, explained to me how important it is that I permit you to question him.
We understand, doctor.
So you will be as brief as possible, eh?
Of course, doctor, of course.
Bien. Come with me, then.
But Calkins. I must see Calkins.
I'm right here, Philippe, old chap.
Calkins, it is really you.
Right. Sorry to see you in this beastly mess, old boy.
Listen, we were right about the plot against the World Peace Organization.
Yes, what about it?
The details I know not, but this I know. It is of such a magnitude that if it succeeds, the World Peace Organization will be ruined, and all the world plunged again into bloody war.
We know that, Philippe, but
only one man can tell you of the plot. Him you must find, and at once.
Righto.
Who is this person, Philippe?
A young boy, the son of an American newspaper correspondent who was killed by the Nazi Gestapo.
You mean Bucky Taylor?
Oui, Bucky Taylor.
By Jove, you were right, Kent.
Where is Bucky, Philippe?
10 days ago, he sailed on the liner Nautilus for America. I have just discovered this.
But he disappeared from the boat, Philippe.
Huh? Disappeared, you say?
That's right, didn't you know?
No, I did not.
Kent here thinks, and I agree, that he was taken from the boat before it sailed. Now,
sacre bleu. It must be the man without a face who have him, then.
What about this bounder without a face?
Yes. Who is he?
Nobody know, monsieur.
Nobody?
No. It is said that even those closest to him have never seen him.
I say.
But hear me, Calkins. In my trunk, stored in the cellar at 25 Rue Frontenac, is a photograph of a man who resembled the devil himself.
Not anymore, old chap. You see, the trunk...
Never mind, Calkins. Go on, Philippe.
Trace him in the photograph. Find him, and it is my belief you will find the man without the face and the boy, Bucky Taylor.
Oh, but...
You see, I have good reason to suspect that he of the photograph and the man without a face are one and the same.
What? But this chap has a face.
Oui. He had then when the photograph was taken, but now...
He grow weaker, monsieur. You must hurry.
Find that one, Calkins. Find
We
him.
tried to find him. We published his blooming photograph in all the French newspapers and even offered a reward for information about him.
No,
but...
No, not in France. You must inquire in...
Yes?
Inquire where, Philippe?
In Bavaria.
Bavaria?
Bavaria, Germany?
Oui, Germany.
But, Philippe, how do you...
Hold it, Calkins. Doctor, quick.
Oh, Dulac has lost consciousness. You must leave now.
When will we be able to speak to him again, Doctor?
Who knows? Perhaps soon, perhaps never. But you must leave now, please, monsieur.
Okay, Doctor. Come on, Calkins.
All right. But we must work quickly, Kent. And the first thing is to hop right over to police headquarters and put a wire photo through to Bavaria.
Yes.
You agree?
You go ahead and do that, Calkins. I've got another idea.
Yes, what's that?
I can't tell you now, but it should save time. So long.
But wait, old chap, where are you going?
I'll let you know. Later.
Hurrying away from Herbert Calkins, Clark Kent steps into an empty room and quickly strips down to the blue costume and red cape of Superman. Then, stepping to the open window... Now for Bavaria. Up and away! Leaping high into the night sky, the Man of Steel takes a bearing from the stars, then flashes northeastward, and like a meteor rocketing along the Milky Way, he streaks away for Bavaria, Germany. In a moment, we'll be back to meet Bucky Taylor, so stand by.
Hey, prick up your ears, fellas. Here's the exciting news about the collection Kellogg's Pep is putting out for you. And get your pencil ready, too, because this is so terrific, you're sure to want to get in on it. Now, here's Pep's new collection idea. It's a big silver-like keychain, just like the kind Dad wears, and 12 nifty lucky pieces to wear attached to the chain. Now, here are the complete details on how to get your collection going. For the keychain only, send one box top from Super Delicious Kellogg's Pep and 15 cents, that's a dime and a nickel in cash, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That gets you the keychain. Then you'll probably want some of the shiny lucky pieces, too, to start off, so listen carefully. There are 12 in all. They're nifty small-scale models of binoculars, a football, a skull and crossbones, a skate, trolley car, a Scotty dog, among others. And every one of them is a real humdinger. So order just as many as you can to start, and then, with your first package, you'll get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all 12 lucky pieces on it. And you'll want to keep right on ordering until your collection is complete. And for each lucky piece you want, you send one Pep box top and one dime plus the names of the lucky pieces you want to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's one dime and one Pep box top for each lucky piece. And for the keychain, send 15 cents and one Pep box top. And the address for both is Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. And be sure to print your names and your addresses clearly. Now get busy now and get started on your Pep collection.
As our story continues, the scene is an ancient castle-like chateau on a spit of land jutting out from the southern French coast. In one wing of the battlemented stone building, within an ancient watchtower, is a tall circular room, a bare room of stone wall and floor, like a narrow cylinder, in which a man standing in the center with hands outstretched could touch the walls enclosing him. A boy stands in that room now, alone, a fair-haired boy, with blue eyes and blunt nose and chin, listening, as from somewhere, he knows not where, a voice speaks to him.
Can you hear me, Bucky Taylor?
Yes, I hear you, but I can't see you. Where are you?
I'm here with you.
You mean in this room?
Yes. Now listen to me, Bucky Taylor. Before your father died, he told you about an important story he was working on for the Metropolis Daily Planet. A story about a plot against the World Peace Organization. Do you recall that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me. Your father wrote that story down and hid it someplace. He told you where he hid it.
No,
in case anything happened to him, you could get the story and give it to the Daily Planet. Now tell me, where did he hide that story?
I don't know anything about it, I tell you.
I warn you, Bucky, don't try my patience. I want that information, and I'll stop at nothing to get it. Do you understand?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
We'll see. Listen to this.
What's that?
It's water, Bucky. And unless you tell me what I want to know, more water, much more, will continue to pour into this room until it is filled. You know what that means?
Golly. Gosh.
Now, you ready to tell me?
Gee whiz, how can I tell you what I don't know?
You lie.
No, it's the truth. I don't know.
I will give you exactly 30 seconds to decide to talk, Bucky. If at the end of that time you still remain stubborn, well, I have already told you what will follow.
Jeepers, what can I do?
30 seconds, Bucky. You have only 30 seconds to decide.
His hands clammy with perspiration, young Bucky Taylor stands, seemingly trapped in the tall cylindrical room, where he wrestles with his problem and his conscience. Should he talk and perhaps save his life, or remain silent and maybe save many lives? What will happen as Bucky Taylor, the key to a great international intrigue, sweats out what he thinks are his last 30 seconds of life, while Superman streaks farther and farther away to Bavaria, Germany? Tomorrow's episode is packed with many thrills, gang, so don't miss it. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow. Same time, same station.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at this same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
And now, faster than a speeding bullet, Condensed Bat-Supe proudly presents Chapter 8 of The Man Without a Face, as originally broadcast on March 27th, 1947.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Today, while Clark Kent finds a direct clue to the man without a face, young Bucky Taylor, a helpless prisoner of the plotter against world peace, has been condemned to death.
Hello there, gang. This is your pal Dan McCullough. Say, you fellas would certainly hate to be without that terrific keychain Kellogg's Pep is putting out when all your friends are sporting them. Believe me, these collections are something special. That big, shiny, silver-like keychain is a humdinger all by itself. And Kellogg's Pep offers you 12 different lucky pieces to wear attached to it. Now, for the keychain only, you send one box stop from super delicious Kellogg's Pep and 15 cents, that's a dime and a nickel in cash, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. And now the shiny lucky pieces. There are 12 in all, nifty small-scale models of a locomotive, a football, a trolley car, a Scotty dog, skull and crossbones, and binoculars, among others. And because this is a get-acquainted offer, when you receive your first order, you'll get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all 12 lucky pieces on it. And you can keep on ordering until your collection is complete. Now, for each lucky piece you want, send one Pep box stop and one dime, plus the names of the lucky pieces you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's 10 cents and one Pep box stop for each of the lucky pieces. And for the keychain, you send 15 cents and one Pep box stop. And the address for both is Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. Now, be sure that you print your name and address clearly and get started right away, because tomorrow will be the last day that we'll make this offer over the air, but we want each and every one of you to have a complete collection, so keep watching the Pep package for further details. And girls, later on, I'll tell you more about your special collection.
And now, the adventures of Superman. Certain that the disappearance of Bucky Taylor, a young American orphan son of a Daily Planet correspondent, was tied up with a mysterious plot against the World Peace Organization, Clark Kent and Herbert Calkins, the Scotland Yard detective, joined forces in Le Havre, France, to search for the boy. From a wounded intelligence man, they learned that Bucky was probably in the hands of a sinister individual known only as the Man Without a Face, who might be found in Bavaria, Germany. But actually, Bucky is a prisoner in a tower room of an ancient castle on the French coast, where a voice, seeming to come out of nowhere, demanded that Bucky reveal where his dead father had hidden a certain story, and threatened...
You have 30 seconds to begin talking, Bucky. If you remain stubborn, water will pour into this room. And, well, you know what that means.
As we continue now, Superman has arrived at the Russian military government headquarters in Bavaria, Germany, where, once more in his guise of reporter Clark Kent, we find him talking with Colonel Ivan Stroganoff. Listen.
I have an artist's sketch of the man I'm looking for, Colonel Stroganoff. A man known only as the Man Without a Face.
The Man Without a Face?
Yes. According to confidential information, he is said to be engineering a huge plot against the World Peace Organization. We don't know just what it is yet, but we think he's managed to get hold of young Bucky Taylor.
Wait, Comrade Kent. I remember now to have heard of this Man Without a Face. You think he is here in Bavaria?
Well, either he is actually here, or this is the place to pick up his trail. Look, here's the artist's sketch of him. It was made from a photograph.
Let me see. But this man has a face.
Well, he had at the time the photograph was taken.
Wait, this man. He's familiar to me.
He is? You mean you know him?
But, of course, this man is Count von Luder.
Who?
Count von Luder. It was not generally known, but he was a close associate of Adolf Hitler. Hitler's brain, he was called by those few who knew.
Oh?
But Count von Luder is dead.
Dead?
Yes. He had a large estate near here, and we searched for him when we entered this territory. But he was reported to have committed suicide.
Reported? You mean you're not sure?
Well, we did not find his body, but reliable witnesses...
German witnesses?
Yes,
They could have lied to give the Count an opportunity to get away and assume a new identity.
You mean to become the man without a face?
Yes. I still think this is a good place to pick up his trail. However, I've got to know more about him. I suppose you have papers, files on him?
Ah, we have a large file.
Could I see it?
Of course, Comrade Kent.
Good.
It is stored with other such files in the vault of a bank on the other side of the town. Come with me. I will take you there.
Fine, Colonel. Let's go.
As Clark Kent accompanies Colonel Stroganoff to examine the files on Count von Luder, the 30 seconds of grace have expired for young Bucky Taylor in the ancient castle on the French coast where he is a prisoner. There in the tall, narrow, cylindrical room of stone, water from underground pipes is flowing into the room and has almost reached Bucky's hips. As he stands shivering, the voice which has threatened him before, seeming to come out of nowhere, filters into the tomb-like room.
Be sensible, boy. You can still save your life. Tell me where your father hid his story about the World Peace Organization, and I will stop the water.
I don't know anything about it, I tell you. I don't know.
Stop lying. We heard your father tell this to the editor of the Daily Planet when he spoke with him on the transatlantic telephone before he was shot.
You did?
Yes, he knew he was in danger, so he took precautions to preserve his story. He wrote down the name of the man without a face and the names of the others involved in a certain plan having to do with the World Peace Organization. And he wrote down the plan which he had just learned.
If you know so much, what do you want from me?
You know why I want it. You're going to tell me where it is.
Oh, so you can get it and burn it up, and then not have to worry about getting caught when you wreck the World Peace Organization. Is that it?
Still being brave and patriotic, Bucky? Willing to lose your life to preserve a stupid ideal like the World Peace Organization?
It isn't stupid. It's the only chance the world has to avoid being destroyed in the next war. My father said that...
Your father died at my command. And so will you unless you talk right now. Well?
I won't tell you anything. Not all your dirty, torturing Nazis could make me tell. And you can't either.
Really?
I promised my father I'd only spill to one man, his editor in Metropolis. And he's the only one I will tell.
Unless you talk, you'll never see Metropolis again. Tell me, Bucky, how high is the water now?
Come on in and find out.
Now listen, Bucky. I was hoping this wouldn't be necessary. But you're forcing my hand.
How rude of me. I'm so sorry.
You have selected a poor time for making jokes, my young friend.
Maybe, but what a swell time to pull the line about this is killing me.
You stupid young dolt. Now I'll make the water pour in even faster. Like this.
You dirty...
Let's see how long this will strike you, buddy. Now the water level is over your head, and you're forced to swim. How do you like that?
If I had my choice, I'd rather have a different kind of swimming pool.
Still being foolishly brave, eh, Bucky?
Yeah, sure. But how long can this go on?
What did you say?
Nothing that would interest you.
Be reasonable, son. All you have to do is...
I know what I have to do, and I'm doing it.
Very well. It will not be long now before your last chance for life will be gone. Only 4 feet of space remain free of water in this cylinder. Will you talk now, Bucky?
No.
Foolish, stupid, stubborn American swine. In only 5 minutes, the water line will reach the ceiling. Make up your mind to talk in that time or die. Well, Bucky, there's not long to go. Will you talk now?
Better say yes. Stall for time.
Speak up, boy. I can't hear you.
Yes, I'll talk.
Now you're being smart, boy. Go on. Tell me what I want to know. Then I will let you out of the tank.
Completely exhausted and near the end of his rope, the courageous boy agrees to talk to the man without a face, hoping in that way to stall for time. But then what? Will his ruse work? And even if it does, will he gain anything by it while Superman remains unaware of his whereabouts? We'll be back in a moment for the exciting climax of today's story. So stand by.
Say, there's just one more day, girls, for me to tell you over the air about the special collection Kellogg's Pep has for you. So get your pencil ready and listen carefully, and I'll give you all the details. You see, Kellogg's Pep is offering a swell silver-like charm bracelet, a real piece of jewelry, and 12 different charms to wear on it. Now, let's take up the bracelet first. It's a honey, believe me, and here's how to get it. For the bracelet only, you send one box top from Super Delicious Kellogg's Pep and 10 cents, that's a dime in cash, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. And now for the bright, shiny charms to go with it. Listen to this. Among the 12 different charms, there are nifty, small-scale models of a piano, a cuckoo clock, binoculars, a Scotty dog, a violin, and a skate. Of course, you won't remember all that at once, so with your first package, you'll get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all 12 charms. And you'll keep right on ordering them until your whole collection is complete. And send for just as many as you like to start, but be sure that for each charm you want, you send one Pep box top and one dime, plus the names of the charms you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's one dime and one Pep box top for each charm, and one dime and one Pep box top for the bracelet. And the address for both is Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. And be sure that you print your name and address clearly. And remember, girls, as I said before, tomorrow's the last day that we'll make this offer over the air. But you'll still be able to complete your collection and keep watching the Pep package for further details.
As we continue, our scene is the office of a small bank in the Bavarian town which houses the Russian military government for that German province. Clark Kent and Colonel Ivan Stroganoff are examining a voluminous file on Count von Luder, whom Kent believes to be the mysterious man without a face.
For a man you say had his fingers in most of the Germans' dirty pies, Colonel, there isn't much revealing stuff here about von Luder.
He was very clever, Comrade Kent.
Yeah.
All his work was done in great secrecy. But we have established beyond doubt that many of Adolf Hitler's most vicious plans were actually conceived by von Luder.
Does that mean with regards to France, too?
We are positive that Count von Luder was the real ruler of Vichy France.
Oh.
We have discovered that he was in France, quartered in the castle of some French collaborationists, while the Nazis ruled there.
Wait a minute, that might be a lead. Here's an envelope from a letter written by von Luder to the Burgermeister here. It's from France. See the postmark? 1943, and von Luder's name in the corner.
But the letter itself is missing, so that cannot help us.
Oh, now, wait, maybe it can. There's an engraving of an old castle or chateau or something on the envelope. If I only make out the name of the town. The postmark's pretty faded, though. Oh, wait a minute. I've got it. Cap Grinet.
So, now where are we?
I know where I'm going to be in a matter of seconds, Colonel. In Cap Grinet, looking for that castle.
In a matter of seconds, Comrade. Cap Grinet is perhaps 2,000-3,000 miles away.
Yeah. Well, it may take a bit longer.
Quite a bit, Comrade. Anyhow, I think you place far too much hope in this slight clue.
That's the only clue I've been able to find, and it might pay off, so I've got to run it down. Well, goodbye, Colonel Stroganoff, and thanks very much. I'm on my way.
Hurrying from the little bank, Clark Kent steps into the shadows of a tall hedge, and a moment later, garbed once more in the blue costume and red cape of Superman.
Up, and away!
He leaps high into the sky, swerves to the southwest, and flashes away like a zooming rocket, bound for an old castle on the French coast. Is it the ancient fortress in which young Bucky Taylor is close to death? Will Superman be in time to save Bucky and to move against the man without a face, who has already given orders to proceed with his mysterious plot against the World Peace Organization? There's a thrill a minute for you in tomorrow's episode, fellows and girls, so don't miss it. Tune in, same time, same station.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at this same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
It's time for a Condensed Bat-Supe Extra Helping, because seeing is believing. This time, we travel to peaceful Wistful Vista, where the McGees are having a spirited discussion about the existence of UFOs, when suddenly one lands in their front yard. The hijinks get turned up to 11 as Fibber McGee and Molly are faced with the flying saucer in this episode from March 28th, 1950.
The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat present Fibber McGee and Molly with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryant, Dick LeGrand, Elvia Allman, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Band and Billy Mills Orchestra. Fibber and Molly join us in a moment. Recent surveys disclose important news about Johnson's Glow Coat. They show that families with children are among the biggest users of this self-polishing floor wax that is now positively water repellent. Now, it's easy to see why. With children in the house, mud and snow are bound to be tracked in, water and food are bound to be splashed or spilled. Well, that's when you thank your lucky stars for Glow Coat. Just a flick of a cloth whisks mud or moisture off that hard, gleaming surface. Glow Coat stays on, stays bright, even after repeated damp mopping. And here's something else that's big news. Because it's positively water repellent, Glow Coat now lasts up to 4 times longer. That means more for your money in every drop of Glow Coat you buy. Less work, too, because you have to do your floors so much less often. So tomorrow, get Johnson's Glow Coat. Whether you have children or not, you need this water-repellent floor polish for longer-lasting beauty and protection. It's in the familiar Glow Coat package. There's been a great deal of discussion lately, pro and con, about flying saucers. The pro people swear they've seen them. The con people say the pro people are victims of mass hypnotism. And here is one of the con men and his wife, Fibber McGee and Molly.
And furthermore, you show me a guy that claims he's seen a flying saucer, and I'll show you a guy that the whole thing is just a mere pygmy of his imagination.
You don't mean pygmy, dearie. A pygmy's a tiny little human being.
Yeah, well, they claim they've seen them, too. Men from Mars, 23 inches tall, with big heads. The whole thing is ridiculous. It's mass hysteria.
Oh, now, I wouldn't dismiss the subject as easily as that, McGee. The paper said this morning that an Army pilot chased one for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but did he catch it? No, sir. Did anybody ever catch one? No, sir. And why not? Because they're an optical derision, that's why.
Look, sweetheart, Army pilots aren't usually hysterical people. Transport flyers must have good eyesight or they wouldn't be flying transports. I'm inclined to think that where there's so much smoke, it can't always be a false alarm.
Okay, Tootsie, okay. You'll see. When they finally catch up with one of them things, you'll see nobody ever will. This stuff is nothing new. Who was it back in 1912 that reported seeing a spaceship from Jupiter flying low and slow over the brewery back in Peoria? Me, that's who.
You?
You betcha. And what did it turn out to be? A baby caterpillar crawling across my sunglasses. Flying saucers. Ta-ta.
All right. I won't argue, lover, but I'm still not convinced.
No, I am. My personal opinion is that anybody that claims he's seen a flying saucer ought to go to a good optimist and get his peepers overhauled. Well, I gotta go downtown. You want to go with me?
Yes, it's a nice day for a walk. What are you going to do downtown?
I gotta look up a good patent lawyer about my new invention.
Oh, invention?
Mm-hmm.
You mean the plastic crosspiece for radio aerials so the neighbors will think you have a television set?
No, this new type of alarm clock. It's got a sponge rubber bell that you can't hear it when it rings on Sunday morning.
You ought to make a small fortune with that.
Yeah.
Very small. I'll get my hat, dearie. Come
Well, if it ain't the big pink doctor with the little black bag. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Dr. Gamble.
Hello, McGee. Hello, Molly. Going somewhere?
Yes, but I always wear my hat in the house anyway. Then if somebody comes to the door that I don't want to talk to, I can say I'm on my way out. And if it's somebody I like, I can say I just came in.
In this case, we're just going out.
All right, I can take a hint. I'm not as thick-skinned as somebody I know that I could reach out and touch if I hadn't just washed my hands. Can I drop you any place, McGee? Like maybe on the top of your head?
Well, we were just going downtown, Doctor, and you can give us a lift if you like. By the way, you're an educated man, Doctor. What is your opinion of these flying saucers?
Educated man, my clavicle. He's the type of ignoramus that believes anything.
Children, I have been practicing medicine for 30 years.
Practicing is right.
I believe everything and nobody. If hundreds of reputable citizens claim to see strange things in the sky, I'd be the last one to prescribe scoff medicine.
Now, there, McGee. You see, Dr. Gamble is no skeptic.
Oh, he's open-minded, all right. The wind blows right through it. So you believe in this flying saucer mahula, eh, childish?
I didn't say I believed in them.
Oh.
But I don't deny there might be such things.
Huh?
I've never heard a Republican play the Missouri Waltz on a piano either, but that doesn't prove it couldn't happen.
We're on the front burner now.
Yeah, we are. Well, come on, I'll drive you downtown.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. Much obliged. And if I see any spaceships on the way, I'll let you know.
Thanks. You ready, Molly?
Let's go, gentlemen.
Flying saucers. Flying saucers. That's pure mob psychiatry. That's what it is. Hysteria. I'll believe in them when I see them, and by George, I'll bet it'll be a long time.
Heavenly days, look up there. Look, it's a thing.
Hey, Doc, it's coming this way.
My gosh, it's a flying saucer. Look at the tubes and the knobs. Look at it smoke. Right in our own front yard. Yow!
Great Scott, if I hadn't believed this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have seen it.
Stay away. Stay away from it, boys. It might be dangerous. What do you think, Doctor?
I don't know. It's a weird-looking object.
I gotta report this. I'll call Washington. The Hexagon building. You wait here and keep an eye on it. Where's the phone? Hand me the phone. Hello. Hello, operator. Give me long Washington and D.C. distance. Connect me with the Army. Yeah. Hello, Army. This is Fibber McGee in Wistful Vista. A flying saucer just crashed in my front yard. Huh? What say, Army? Rope it off and keep people away from it, eh? Okay, Army. Right. Get some rope, Doc. Get some rope. We gotta rope it off. Keep people away from it. Orders from Washington. I called them.
What'd they say?
They says it's a lot of silly nonsense and don't talk about it to anybody. They said it was probably just my imagination and they're going to rush out and take pictures of it. Oh, boy, a flying saucer. Right in our own front yard.
Billy Mills and the orchestra and the Hot Canary.
And the first time I seen it, it was coming in low over the trees with its rockets shooting out blue flames.
All right, folks. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I seen it was in trouble, see, and I says to my wife, look, I says, a flying saucer. There's no such, she says, a thing. And I says, don't be, I says, so skeptical, I says. And she says that...
All right, folks, move along. Keep moving. And you, Gabby, get off them front steps and run along.
He doesn't have to get off of these steps. He lives here. Don't you, Gabby?
Huh?
I mean, McGee.
You betcha. Now, don't start ordering me around, Flatfoot. I'm the fellow that he first seen that flying saucer. I seen it crash, too. It was coming in low over the trees, see, with its rockets shooting blue flames. I seen it was in trouble because...
Yeah. I heard you tell it 12 times already. Hey, you kids, get away from them ropes.
My, I haven't seen such excitement since the lion got loose at the circus and you chased him back into his cage, McGee.
I wasn't chasing him. He grabbed my hamburger and I was trying to get it back. My gosh, I was... Hey, look at the Boy Scout. Oh, handsome kid in that uniform, ain't he? Hey, Bud, you want to hear about how I seen that flying saucer crash?
Yes, sir, I would.
That's fine, Sonny. I think all you Boy Scouts should know.
Oh, I'm not a Boy Scout, ma'am. I'm a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. Retired.
A lieutenant colonel?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm not as young as I look. I'm 20. Can you tell me, sir, did this aircraft have a tapered empennage, and did it appear to be a guided missile rather than a conventional pilot control type? Would you say it was dependent on rocket propulsion or some hitherto unknown gravity-repellent magnetic field type of turbojet power?
Tell him, dearie.
Okay. Well, Sir Bud, the first time I seen it, it was coming in low over them trees with its rockets shooting out blue flame. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, how do I know you ain't the agent for some foreign power, Buster? Are them American decorations you're wearing?
Oh, yes, sir. Most of them I got since the war.
Oh?
Spraying fruit trees. This distinguished fruit fly award with the 6 twigs was for 20 combat missions over an apple orchard in Walla Walla.
Heavenly days, and you got back safely from all of them, huh?
Oh, yes, ma'am. My last mission was pretty tough, though. My wingman crashed into a cider mill and came in at 12 o'clock. Hi. Well, thanks for the information, sir. Good day, ma'am.
Good day, Sonny. Colonel. What are they doing now?
Well, let's go over and see, but don't get too close, Tootsie. That thing might be retroactive.
Radioactive. Retroactive means it goes back.
Well, this baby won't go back. Looks like our kitchen stove after I make pancakes. All battered up. Hey, folks, let us through here, please. Let us through. We're the people that seen it crash. Let us through.
Look, Joe, there's that pot-bellied little moron that's been ordering everybody around. He must think he owns this place.
He don't own nothing, the petty, larceny little twerp. He'd probably want to charge us 4 bits a head for standing here.
All right, folks, all right. Now, you're all trespassing on my property, you know. Everybody that wants to stay and watch, it'll cost you 2 bits a head.
Now, take it easy, dearie. You can't charge people. Oh, hello there, Mr. Wilcox.
Oh, hi, Junior.
Let the man through, folks. Let him through.
Thank you. Hello, Molly. Hello, pal. Hey, here you got a flying saucer here. Is that it over there, that pile of junk metal?
That's it, Junie. Me and Molly and Doc Gamble seen it crash. I first seen it coming in low over the trees, see? Flying low with orange and green lights and 5 little men sticking their heads out of the porthole. It circled the city hall, and then they all bailed out, and the whole...
McGee! Huh? They did not.
Well, they must have. There was nobody in it when it hit.
Well, this is very interesting. This is the first real proof we've had of interplanetary travel. Hey, I'm going to ask for a bigger sales territory for Johnson's wax products.
Huh?
Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Venus. That's for me.
Maybe they don't have any linoleum on Mars, Mr. Wilcox.
Well, they won't have any Mars on their linoleum either. They sure won't when I sell them that wonderful Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat, the finest protection against mars and scratches and spilled things that money can buy.
Hey, wait a minute, Flash Gordon. You seriously think you could take a spaceship up through the Milky Way to sell Glow Coat?
The Milky Way is the way a lot of linoleum looks after damp mopping, pal. But the Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat way leaves no milky-looking streaks. By Jupiter.
That's all very well to sell wax from a spaceship, Mr. Wilcox. But what if you should run into one of those big, what do you call a star with a tail?
Lassie.
Oh, you.
But this is a fascinating idea. Just think. Flying through space, Johnson's star salesman, carrying the Johnson's Water Repellent Glow Coat message through the whole solar system, showing the housewives on thousands of other planets how simply and easily and economically they can protect their wood and linoleum floors against cosmic dust and tracked-in mud from meteor showers with the wax protection that stays on and stays bright. It does.
Hey, Waxy.
Yes, pal.
Mr. Wilcox, what do you seriously think of these flying saucers?
Yeah.
Well, if they really develop them, they'll be great for honeymoon trips.
Yeah?
There's no place to spoon like a saucer.
No place to spoon like a saucer. I don't know what we'd ever do without that boy, but it's a sweet thought to play around with.
Oh, now, McGee. I think he's a very conscientious lad.
Yeah.
You are Comrade McGee?
Yes, we are, sir. I mean, he is. I'm Mrs. McGee, his wife by marriage.
Da.
Hi, Mr. Da.
No, not Da. My name is Sergei Petrovsky. I'm tourist.
Isn't that a Russian name, sir?
Нет, Petrovsky is good American name. You give me loyalty oath, I sign. Then I take plenty pictures flying saucer. You care?
No, just as long as you ain't a spy, Bud. You want a story to go with it? Well, sir, I first seen it coming in low over trees at an altitude of 10,000 foot.
Where did you say you were from, sir?
Brooklyn grad. I take pictures. Out of the way, capitalists. Spasiba. I take plenty pictures. Click, 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 click.
Pleasant guy. And them mustaches looked so familiar.
Well, McGee, this is quite an exhibit you have here. As mayor of the town in which a real flying saucer was first seen, I would like to say
The first time we saw it, Mr. Mayor, it was coming in low over the trees there.
I'll tell it, kiddo. I'll tell it. I've had more practice. It was coming in over them trees, Latrivia, flying low and kind of wild.
Yes. I've heard all about it, McGee. You haven't been exactly reticent about this, you know.
You bet I haven't. Orders, boy. The Army told me not to talk. Security reasons. Top secret.
Big deal. Off the bottom of the deck.
Well, I've always said that if you want to keep flying saucers a secret, there's nothing like sending them across the sky on a clear day to crash in some talkative fellow's front yard with a loud noise.
Mr. Mayor, what do you think of this thing?
Well, it's the first one I've seen, Molly. My nephew is an airline pilot. He chased a flying saucer last week for 20 minutes.
My gosh, did he catch it, Latriv?
No, but he would have if he'd been in his airplane. As it was, he tripped over a horse and fell flat on... Oh, just a moment. What's this?
Hey, look. Soldiers. The Army's taking the flying saucer over. Look, Molly.
Heavenly days. Look at the fancy uniforms. They must all be generals.
Wow. Halt!
Ready? Are you His Honor the Mayor?
Yes, I'm his mayor. His Honor, I'm Mayor Latrivia. Is the Army taking over here?
Gee, I don't know, Mr. Mayor. We're the Shriners drill team from Springfield, and we got lost. Did you see a parade go past here?
No, the parade is on 14th Street. 3 blocks west and turn right.
Oh, thanks very much. Hand, hut! On, haste! Forward! Hard! The King's Men and music.
Play that music, don't let the music stop. Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. I'd do anything for you, anything you'd want me to. All I want is kissing you and music, music, music. Closer, my dear, and closer. The nicest part of any melody is when you're dancing close to me. So put another nickel in that pretty Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, 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 music. Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. Keep dancing till the melody is done. Oh, baby, ain't we got a lot of fun with music, music, music. I'd do anything that you would ever want me to, as long as I can dance around with you. 'Cause all I ever want is kissing you and music, music, music. Closer, my dear, and closer. The nicest part of any melody is. So put another nickel in, put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, 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 music.
All right, move back there, please, folks. Don't touch the flying saucer.
Who's that smart aleck? I don't see no uniform on him.
Oh, he lives here. He's the one who saw it crash. His name is McSpeed, Flabber McSpeed. And I was talking.
Now, stand back, bud. Don't touch the flying saucer. Security rules, you know. Now, stand back.
Oh, McGee.
Huh?
Here's a lady wants to see you.
Oh.
This is my husband, Miss Dendron.
Oh, I'm so happy to know you, Mr. McGee.
Oh, thanks, sis. What'd you say your name was?
Dendron, Mr. McGee. Rhododendron. Of the Wistful Vista Peony and Petunia Club.
Oh.
The girls have asked me to interview you for our club paper, the Petunia Planter.
Isn't that nice, dearie?
Oh, you mean on account of finding the saucer, huh? The Petunia Planter, eh? Well, you can tell your readers, sis, that I was well known as a planter myself at one time.
Why, really, Mr. McGee? Oh, let me make some notes. Oh, this will just thrill the girls. What did you plant, Mr. McGee?
Corn, mostly.
No. I had charge at one time of my Aunt Rose's raisin ranch, and we raised more real raisins than any raisin ranch has raised in recent years.
Oh, dear.
Raisins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my, let me write this down, every word of it. Our readers will just love it.
Well, sis, Aunt Rose's raisin ranch raised such good raisins that we started raising raisin prices. And the raisin prices of Rose's ranch raised raisins raised holy heck with the other raisin ranchers. I watched the raisin market for recent rises in raisin rates, and by the time the rates for real ranch raised raisins was rose right, all the raisins we raised was rotted right on Rose's ranch. So, between raisin raisins and raisin ranchers and raisin rates and rotten raisins, we plowed the whole thing up and planted tulips. Did you get that, sis? Did you write it down?
Well, I broke the point on my pencil.
Oh.
Would you mind repeating that for our...
Excuse me, sis. I got to go speak to a man over here.
Yes, pardon us, Miss Petunia.
Hey, Bud, you in the uniform with the scrambled eggs on the shoulder and the gravy on your sleeve. You looking for me?
Are you McGee?
Yes, he is, sir. I am Mrs. McGee.
How do you do, Mrs. McGee? I am General Bacon, head of intelligence.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Baconhead. Well, sir, we were standing
No, McGee.
Huh?
General Bacon it
Oh.
is. How do you do, I'm sure, General? If there's anything we can tell you now
Thank you very much, Mrs. McGee, but I have a complete report from the police and from my men here. We'll take charge now.
I think I better fill you in, General. Just in case they missed any details. You'll want an eyewitness account to take back to Eisenhower anyhow.
General Eisenhower has retired, McGee.
Well, wake him up. My gosh, this thing is important. Now, For the first time I seen this flying saucer, General. It was coming in low at high altitude with its rockets shooting out blue flame. Where are you going, Molly?
In the house a minute, dearie. I've heard this till I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, and me too. But anyway, like I say, it was coming in low over the trees. Hey, General! Where'd he go? Oh, well, nobody wants to hear about the flying saucer. I guess I might as well...
All right, let me through, please. Let me through.
Huh?
Coming through. I'm a personal friend of the family. Let me through, please.
Oh.
Hi, mister.
Well, hi, Teeny. Better get up here on the porch, sis, before you get stepped on.
Thank you, mister. Oh, boy. Policemen and soldiers and... Gee, what's all the crowd for, mister? What is it for? Tell me.
Well, they're here to see me, sis. You see, I've just become the first man to establish contact with another planet. I have just had a visit from Mars.
Mars?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. Did he give you any candy bars, mister? I love Mars bars.
No, sis. Now, look. You ever hear of flying saucers, Teeny?
Oh, sure I have, I bet you.
Yeah?
Me and Willie Toops made one this morning, mister.
Oh, you did, eh? You and Willie Toops made a flying saucer?
Sure.
Oh.
We had some big, huge skyrockets left from last year, and we fastened them onto my mama's old roasting pan and let them, and it sailed over our house, and... Hey! There it is! That's our flying saucer.
That what?
Hey, Willie. Sure. Willie, here's our flying saucer in the driveway. One side, everybody. That's mine. Hey, Willie, here, too.
Fibber and Molly return in a moment. Here's how you can have the brightest floors and linoleum in your neighborhood with the least work. Use Johnson's Glow Coat, the self-polishing floor wax that is now positively water-repellent. Glow Coat puts a beautiful shine on your floors without polishing, makes cleaning easier, for dirt, dust, and grime whisk right off that tough Glow Coat surface. Glow Coat doesn't dissolve at the touch of moisture because it's positively water-repellent. And because it's water-repellent, it lasts up to 4 times longer. That makes it the most economical self-polishing floor wax you can buy. Tomorrow, get the self-polishing floor wax that shines brighter, cleans easier, lasts longer. Get Johnson's water-repellent Glow Coat.
I was very surprised that Mayor Latrivia was fooled by that flying saucer. He was the chief gunner's mate in the Coast Guard, you know.
Yeah, done a lot of time in submarines, too. He says they used to while away the time playing contract while they were submerged.
My, think of that. Playing cards deep under the ocean.
Yeah, but as Latrivia says, there's been a lot of bridge under the water since then. Get it, kiddo? Bridge under the water? Water under the bridge?
Ain't funny, McGee.
Well, you can't laugh very loud in a submarine, anyhow. Uses up too much air.
Good night, all.
The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Water-Repellent Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, and Brantford, Canada, bring you Fibber, McGee, and Molly each week at this time. Be with us again next Tuesday night, won't you?
Well, that wraps up this episode of Condensed Bat-Supe and the next 2 chapters of The Man Without a Face from The Adventures of Superman. Thank you for listening. Be sure to tell your friends to subscribe to Bat-Supe on their favorite podcatcher. We can also be found on YouTube and Facebook. We'll see you next time for another exciting edition of Condensed Bat-Supe as we bring you more of The Man Without a Face and another fine extra helping. Until then, up,
Truth is stranger than fiction. This is the proof. This is Ripley's. Believe it or not.
because they would not pay homage to the great Emperor Maximilian, 2 men, St. Crispin and St. Crispinian, the patron saints of cobblers, were ordered to be boiled alive in a huge cauldron of water. His orders were carried out, but after some time in the water, both of the condemned men were still alive, apparently unscathed. This so infuriated the emperor that he jumped into the boiling water to kill the men himself. He was immediately scalded to death. Believe it or not.